Students, today's video will continue with the nomenclature of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Okay, last time we have seen, now let me see in today's video the continuation. Suppose say if we have 4 carbon, let me just write down the same way as I have shown in the last video. So we have here compounds. So here we have trivial name or common name, or they are also called trivial name, and here IUPAC, PAC name. Okay. The first compound in today's video, I will take the first compound. Let us see that we have here CS3, and say Br. You can put fluorine names or once you know this name. Okay. Now here, in this case, it is what 4 carbon, and this halogen is bonded to the tertiary carbon. So to indicate that, we put here tertiary. Okay, tert, and then butyl. Why butyl? Because there are 4 carbon. So butyl, and then bromide. So tertiary butyl bromide. Okay. Now let us see the IUPAC name of this compound. Right. So if you want to name this as IUPAC name, you can number this change here as 1. This is say 2, and let us say that this is 3. We can put it even this as capital, no problem. So we can even make this as capital, tert butyl. Alright. Now here, in this case, say 1, 2, 3 carbon. We are getting 3 carbon as parent, therefore it is what? Propane. You have to end up as propane. Carbon number 2, there is bromine. And carbon number 2, there is also methyl. Now alphabetically, bromine comes first, therefore B. And here, methyl M. Therefore we say here 2-bromo, this is named as 2-bromo dash 2-methyl. Okay, so I will directly coming here as propane. So let me just continue here as propane. Propane. I'll write little small so that it remain as continuous name. Okay, 2-bromo 2-methyl propane. Okay, let us see the next compound, number 2. Suppose I have here CS3, CH2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and say 5, and then I have here say chloride. Now this is 5 carbon compound. 5 carbon compound become what? Pentyl. And pentyl is also known as the amyl. So we can call this compound as N-pentyl chloride. N-pentyl chloride. Okay. Now according to IUPAC, or this is also called as another name, as I said, instead of pentyl we can call it as amyl. So we can also call this as N-amyl. N-amyl chloride. So remember, when it comes to 5 carbon, then the amyl, there are amyl. Okay, so therefore amyl comes into picture. Now IUPAC name become what here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the name become 1-chloro pentane. 1-chloropentane. Okay. So number 3rd, let's see. Suppose say I have a compound here which is like this. CH3 CH, CH3, CH2, CH2, and say I. Now this group is iso. Okay, and then there are 5 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, isopentyl. This is named as isopentyl iodide. Besides this iso, we can also call this as isoamyl. Isoamyl. So just to understand, please follow up properly. I am giving this amyl. Isoamyl iodide. Okay. Now, according to the IUPAC name, this will be numbered here as 1. This is 2, this is say 3, and this is say 4. So, now 1 iodo. Iodo you have to take first, I, and methyl is M. So, therefore, what will say here? 1 iodo, okay, 2, 3 methyl, 3 methyl, and because it is now we are getting 4 carbon, therefore, although there are 5 carbon, we should not end here as pentene. It is ended as what? Butane. So, this is what? Butane. Okay. Then, number 4. Let me give another compound which is like CH3, 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 and say CH2I. Now see the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here, this carbon, this is the primary carbon. Remember, so many people, they think, this is the thing that you have to remember properly. But here, this is what iodine is bonded to the carbon which is primary. This is not a tertiary compound. They say what tertiary. This is not tertiary. It is a primary. So I'll just write here for you to remember primary compound. Okay, primary. Just to understand it is primary, I just put in front of it. So this is what also primary. This one is primary. This is tertiary. Okay. Now here, this compound, because 1 carbon is bonded to 4 other carbon, therefore this is called neo. The word comes here, neo. And then pentyl, neopentyl iodide. Neopentyl iodide. Now, neopentyl iodide, remember, it is not a tertiary compound, it is a primary. Now, while naming according to IUPAC, this is numbered here as 1, 2, and 3. So, you can see that 1 iodo. Iodine is attached to carbon number 1. Therefore, 1 iodo. 2, 2 dimethyl. Now, some students, they say what, 2 methyl, 2 dimethyl. You have to mention 2, 2. So, I'll write here and make it clear. So, 1 iodo, 2, 2 dimethyl, okay. Now, see, in this case, we are getting 3 carbon in the chain. Therefore, you have to end it as propane. Propane and not pentane. So many times students say what pentane because it is 5 carbon. So already 2 carbon are here, dimethyl. So remaining 3, therefore you have to call it a propane. And remember this is a primary compound. So just remember certain thing that what is called as neo compound. Now let us say suppose I have here number 5, say CS3, and here say Br, CS2, CS3. This is a tertiary compound. Okay, so see, this bromine is bonded to the carbon which is tertiary. So this is what we can say here, pentyl. Pentyl bromide. See, iodine, Br bromide. So we have to call it as bromide. Sometimes we may make mistake. Okay. Now according to IUPAC, you have to number this numbering has to be done again the same way, that rule. The carbon to which the halogen bonded should be lowest. Okay, so this is 1, this is say 2, this is say 3, this is say 4. So this is what now? 2 bromo, 2 methyl, and then butane. So I call it like this: 2 bromo, 2 methyl, butane. Let me properly write this thing. So 2 methyl, what is it here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So butane. 2 bromo, 2 methyl, butane. Okay. So I think now with this background, you should now be able to name any haloalkane. So next video, I will continue with what is haloarenes, their nomenclature. I already explained in my last video what is called as haloarenes. Okay, so I'll give next video on this, again on the nomenclature.